Thank you for stopping by. This is Jeffrey Weiss, your political activist, keeping you informed of local and world events. Today we discuss, now let's hear from China regarding the trade war. The arrogant U.S. has launched a trade war believing tariffs are enough to crush China. That was the China Global Times. The trade negotiations were almost complete when the Trump administration raised import tariffs on $200 billion worth of Chinese goods from 10 to 25%. We responded with tariffs on $60 billion of U.S. goods. The U.S. thinks China can be cowed, but it will lose that bet. Threatened, China will pay any price to save face. This is an Oriental custom, one that America does not understand. That was the Beijing Daily. It is the philosophy of Tai Chi, where an opponent's raging and flailing is turned against himself. American consumers are already paying more for Chinese goods, or are being forced to pay higher prices from the EU or South Korea or Taiwan. Washington's approach is all stick and no carrot. That is the People's Daily. The principles of trade take into account mutual benefit, win-win results, and mutual accommodation. Instead of pursuing gain for all, Donald Trump said he would not eliminate Chinese tariffs even if a deal were completed. This is why the international community and American consumers blame this trade war on Trump. Since Washington prefers bullying to cooperation, China will look for new ways to punch back, says the South China Morning Post. China may end tourism in America and end programs sending Chinese students to study in the U.S., a program that brings $14 billion to this country. China will pursue new trade deals with the EU, Russia, Brazil, Japan, and others, bypassing the U.S. Once America is out of the loop, it will be very hard for her to get back in. It will be America's competitors who will reap the rewards of trade with China. China will take the same course it did when America sanctioned the ZTE Corporation. China invested over $6 billion building IT parks and whole cities dedicated to building faster, better, less expensive chips than America can produce. China will take away all of America's foreign customers thanks to its intransience. What is being negotiated is a divorce, not a trade pact, said the Morning Post. The Pentagon has claimed that many of Beijing's initiatives pose serious threats to America, mentioning China's cultural exchanges and infrastructure initiatives. For decades, America has used its military might to force other countries to give up their sovereignty, natural resources, and enslave the indigenous populations. Now China comes with a carrot in hand and is taking away that trade from America. America is even trying to organize a global boycott of Chinese goods. But the world is ready to go around America. Soon, the Chinese yuan will be the reserve country of the world, and America's economy and influence will shrink from the size of a grape to a raisin. If my articles interest you, please use the link to check out my website and books. Thank you very much.